more familiar territory. We're going to hand this right off into the corner that you guys love, that I love, the hot corner, the one that turns two every time. Mm-hmm. Mitch is going to handle baseball right now, give you a little bit of MLB, NCAA, and everything you need all in between.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So we got a lot of things going on. We got some MLB news, MLB updates, and we got a college champion crowned. We got the Tennessee Volunteers win the championship, #1 overall team. So we'll get into how they won that, as well as get into our hot hitters and then some MLB news. So to start off, we got Max Scherzer coming back, first start of the season. Came in, got the W for the Rangers in his first start. Yeah, a little short something, got in there, got out. Got his win, early lead for the Rangers, took it for them. So nice to see him back, Cy Young Award winner guy. So he's going to be fun to watch for the rest of the season. Hopefully help the Rangers turn it around. Next, we got the All-Star game coming up July 16th, Globe Life Field in Texas.
One of the last All-Star games that matter.
Yeah,
in terms
one of the last
of
ones that matter.
Yeah.
Because things are changing, times are changing.
Yeah.
But it's going to be nice to see the guys come out. Let me know who you guys think should be all-stars from your team, your favorite teams. Put it in the comments. Let us know who you think is really balling out there.
And let us know if you believe in the overall rules of the All-Star game. Do you think that that's awesome, that it really dictates who's the home team in the World Series? Or do you think that's too much on a game that is controlled kind of by people who might have no say-so in who's actually in the World Series in the long run? I personally think it's super awesome. What do you like? I think it's cool.
Yeah, I mean, I really could care less, honestly, if that's the case. Like you said, I don't think it really can incentivize them to play any harder because they're just in the midst of the season. So they're just trying to get one inning in if they're a pitcher, and then as hitters, they're just trying not to get hurt out there.
Exactly.
That's really the main thing. So I mean, it's cool whether they have it or not, but if they want to try and incentivize them to play a little bit harder, I don't know. They might have to raise the stakes with money incentives or something if they really want to see some more competition out there. But it's tough when guys are just trying to chill and relax and enjoy the fun, exciting time of being an all-star. But yeah, I think it'll be a fun event. I think things will be good. Home run derby should be exciting.
Always.
Hopefully we can get Judge in there, Vladdy Jr., some guys. I know Tatis just got hurt.
Right.
So we're not going to be able to see him if he's an option, but I think we'll have some heavy hitters again this year. Maybe like a Kyle Schwarber get in there again.
Right.
But yeah, let us know who you guys want to see out there on the field in the home run derbies in the comments.
Absolutely.
Now we can move on to our hot hitters. We got hot hitters and hot pitchers. Been balling for the last few weeks. Some new different names that we might have heard of, and then, some of the more familiar
faces.
We got my boy Yamir Candelario.
Oh, yeah.
The Cincinnati Reds.
Oh, yeah.
Hard name to say. Is Jamier or Jamier?
Yeah.
Man, it's a tough one. Jaimier. Hey, let us know.
Yeah.
But he's batting .326, 5 home runs, 7 runs, 12 RBIs. So he's killing it for them. He's somebody who's been coming on. Supposed to be a big prospect, was struggling a bit. Now he's doing his thing. Another struggling guy to start the season that's going to be happy for everybody to see. Austin Riley for the Atlanta Braves.
Right. Yeah.
Batting .340, 5 home runs, 10 runs, 10 RBIs over the last 2 weeks. He's somebody turning around for, again, a team with the Braves who are struggling with injuries and behind the #1 Philadelphia Phillies by 8 games. So they're going to need all hands on deck if they're going to come back. But hopefully they can make it for the wild card.
That's a stretch.
Next up, young prospect, killing it in San Diego, Jackson Merrill.
Yeah.
He's been sticking, batting .326, 7 home runs, 9 runs, 13 RBIs. He's sticking down there, going to step in, be perfect for Fernando Tatis replacement, just to be a stick on the team, to be consistent out there. It's nice to see him doing his thing. A young guy, very, very young rookie season. Next, we got another guy who needed to step it up after a rough couple of weeks in the beginning of the season. We got Anthony Santander.
Yeah.
Baltimore Orioles. Team with a lot of talent, but he's sticking in there, holding his own. He has 6 home runs, 9 runs, 15 RBIs over the last few weeks. He's holding up strong for an Orioles team that's trying to make it against the New York Yankees, who are 52 and 28.
They're balling.
They're 2 games behind them, so hopefully he can stay hot, help push them against a good New York Yankees team.
Yeah.
Last but not least, we got to shout out the #1 man in fantasy, #1 man in baseball, Shohei Ohtani for the LA Dodgers. I mean, he doesn't stop hitting.
Superhero, man.
362, 8 home runs, 14 runs, 17 RBIs. I mean, it's just every game the guy's
Living
putting up
legend.
numbers. Yeah, he's the modern day Babe, modern day Willie Mays. He's all of them in one. He can do it all. So again, if you haven't been watching a lot of baseball, watch some Shohei Ohtani highlights. You'll be amazed. So now to our hot pitchers. We got our man Ronel Blanco, who earlier in the season was killing it.
Yeah.
Then started getting the road of struggles for a little while, but he's come up strong in the last few weeks. He has a .9 ERA over his last 3 starts, 3 wins, 20 strikeouts.
Shoving.
Killing it, shoving. Astros, another team really trying to step up in the AL West division, who the Mariners are the leading team, but they're trying to make a push. It's really tough. They're 5.5 back, but hopefully
they started off so bad.
Yeah, they started off so bad.
So bad.
They got enough talent to come back, though, in the AL West.
So bad.
Next, we got a no-name. My man Tobias Myers for the Cleveland Guardians.
Yeah.
He's got a 1.04 ERA, 3 wins, 15 Ks. Killing it for the Guardians.
Toby.
With his running mate, Tanner Bybee, who's also been shoving for the Guardians. They got back-to-back guys.
After a slow start.
After a very slow start.
Woo!
Also with the help of Josh Naylor and Jose Ramirez absolutely sticking on offense.
Yeah, those two.
They're going to work. That team's starting to pick it up. And they're a team that's on top of their division by 8 games. So they're holding it strong. But, yeah, Tanner Bybee, 2.06 ERA, 2 wins, 30 strikeouts in 17 innings. Absolutely shoving right now. Next, we got our young rookie phenom and Paul Skeens.
Man,
he's been absolutely killing it out there.
Familiar face.
Yes, sir. He's going to be on your screens for a long time. He's going to be a potential all-star guy.
Beast.
0.93 ERA, just 1 win. That's what happens when you're on the Pirates.
It's
tough to get some offense.
The lowly
pitched
Pirates.
7 innings, no runs his last outing and still couldn't get the win.
Ask Garrett Cole.
It's real tough. Yeah, Garrett Cole got out of there after a few years of them not putting up runs. But yeah, 0.93 ERA, 1 win, 23 strikeouts in 19 innings. He's shoving 104 miles an hour, 103 mile an hour on his last pitch of his last game. So he's going to be somebody exciting to watch. Anybody you want to emulate or somebody you want to watch and emulate, watch Paul Skeens up on the mound. And last but not least, I got to shout out my man Sonny Gray, the former Oakland A. He's actually been killing it. Coming off a good season from last year. He's got a 1.66 ERA over the last 2 weeks, 2 wins, 21 strikeouts. So I got to shout him out. He's somebody who had a rocky bit a few years, but now he's actually absolutely shoving. So it's nice to see that. And then going back to Vlad Guerrero Jr., there are some potential Yankee trade talks. That'll be exciting to see with Juan Soto and Aaron Judge already over there.
Right.
Anthony Rizzo got hurt. They brought in J.D. Davis from the A's, but I don't know if that'll be enough. So if they're able to make that splash, that'll be some exciting baseball in the Bronx.
For sure. Especially with Soto up in the air in the offseason.
They need to pay that man.
Yeah.
Hopefully they can get him to come back.
Yeah.
I mean, being in first place, having this much fun with Judge, I'd be surprised if he left.
It'd be hard. I mean, I think it'll just be more a question of is the money there? You know what I mean? Because they're acting stingy. You know how they've been lately.
Come on, Steinbrenner.
Yeah.
They need it. Need to show
you know
it
how
out.
hurt they've been.
Give them it.
To me, this is different because they've never gotten a guy like Soto at like 25, 26.
Mm-hmm.
They're always signing like a Stanton at like 30. For like
Stanton
a 10-year
just went down,
contract. Yeah,
so
exactly.
they need him to stay.
They got to pay the right guys. You know what I mean?
Juan Soto, get that check.
Scared money don't make none. Otherwise, the Mets will step in surely and just be like, you can just walk.
Ooh, the Mets.
You can
that's
just walk.
tough.
They got the money. They got the money.
Cursed
But
over there.
they're butt, but they got the money. Sorry.
Let's see what's going on right now. We got the Yankees at 52-28, and we got the Mets at 37-39.
Yuck.
Oof.
Bad business.
Bad business. That's pretty tough.
Bad business. But a player like Juan Soto could easily.
Yeah, I mean, he did it to the Nationals. He did it to the Nationals.
Yeah, he could help, swing things, if you will. Yeah. So you guys, man, again, utilize this guy right here for your fantasy teams. Make sure you're up on it. You know, sometimes you got to move things around. He'll be mentioning injuries, different things like that. If your app's not updating you, we will. So make sure after this you take these notes. Go take them to whatever apps are necessary for you to update your teams. But also, of course, for the mind and for the updates on teams you love and players you love. My man's has got it regardless. So, did you tell him how the Tennessee ended up winning that? Oh yeah, my bad. I was like, hold on, we didn't get to hear because Tennessee it's a 3-game series. Is that correct?
Yeah,
I thought
a 3-game series.
Yeah,
College
yeah.
World Series, Omaha, Nebraska, came down to Tennessee and Texas A&M, two
Ballers.
top teams.
First seed and third seed, right?
Yeah. Unfortunately, was it Brandon Montgomery or Jordan Montgomery? Jordan Montgomery for Texas A&M, their best hitter, going to be a top draft pick this coming season. Broke his ankle last series, so he was not able to play. That would have really helped them in this series to
Big
win.
time.
But game one, actually, Texas A&M did take the win.
Yeah.
They scored early, taking a 7-2 lead through the first 3 innings. From there, both teams would put up runs in the 7th inning, 2 for Texas A&M, and then 3 for Tennessee.
Mm-hmm.
So in the bottom of the 7th, it was a 9-5 game, and that's basically how it ended. Texas A&M came in there, shut them down for the last 6 outs, took the win 9-5, up 1-0 in the series. Game 2, also neck and neck. Yeah, very high scoring for that.
It's a high octane first game.
Big third inning for the Texas A&M.
Jumped on.
Game 2 was neck and neck. A&M scored 1 run in the first inning, held Tennessee scoreless until the 7th inning when Dylan Dreiling hit a 2-run bomb to right field, take the lead. Up 2-1 in the bottom of the 8th. Tennessee tacks on 2 more runs. Got some insurance from Cal Stark. Another 2-run home run to give them a 4-1 lead.
Get out of there.
They would hold on to that one, and they would send it to a deciding game 3, tie 1-1 in the series. Game 3 was another close game. Christian Moore, number 1 hitter for Volunteers, most home runs in the all Volunteers history. Going to be a top 15 pick in the draft. Hits a leadoff home run to start the game, 1-0 lead. A&M would tie it in the top of the 3rd, but then Tennessee would respond with 2 more runs, and then it would be a 3-1 lead going through the 3rd inning. After that, in the 7th, that man Dylan Dreiling again, another 2-run bomb to give them some insurance, 5-1 lead. And after that, Kavaris Tears, great outfielder for them, played center and right field, made a lot of great plays out there, hits a double, gets another run in, has them up 6-1 in the 7th inning. In the 8th inning, A&M would cut into the lead with 2 runs to make it 5-3. And in the 9th, A&M would add 2 more runs to make it 6-5. 2 outs, nobody on. Tennessee comes down, strikes out the last guy, and it. Tennessee Volunteers are your champions for the College World Series, NCAA champions. So shout out to you guys. Tony Vitello, the coach over there at Tennessee, has really built a strong program. So it's going to be exciting to see them in the future. They have a lot of great players still coming through and a lot of guys you're going to see in the MLB soon. So that's our wrap up there.
There it
That's
is.
done with MLB College World Series wrap up. Hey, man, let us know what you think, who you're excited to see in this upcoming MLB draft, man. Tell us in the comments.
Absolutely. As always, appreciate
Yes, sir.
that. That's a great update. Season in the books for college. We'll see where those guys end up. Lots of promising names, as always, in the College World Series in terms of their relation to draft stock and what ends up happening to them. You know, is always a little less of a guarantee than some of the other sports, but phenomenal nonetheless to see where all these guys are going to end up going and how their pro career will pan out, whether they go back for another year of college or not. But I'm excited to see